Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Quarter 3, the second half of the year. My name is Brian of Chamber of the Wraith, and it's time we talked some announcements, isn't it? Because right away here, you're going to start seeing new series as per Quarter 3. I understand this is very bright, and I do apologize. In fact, I will be right back. There. More appropriate lighting for a news conference. So, a couple of things I want to get out of the way right now. First, let's start with some of the bad news. Quite a few series, you may have noticed, are not appearing on the channel as often as they should be. That's because I put them either on hiatus or I just straight out canceled them for various reasons. And I figure now would be the time to talk about that. So, if you're on Friday Season 2, on hiatus, not feeling it right now. That's the main reason for some of these. Others actually have decent reasons. Spore! Already got to Space Stage, and making new episodes would take way too goddamn long to get to the center of the galaxy, so maybe that'll be just an occasional thing now. Shovel Knight series this is. Again, just not feeling it. Those three are on... Oh wait, Spore's actually just straight up canceled, I forgot. We already got to Space Stage, and I imagine you guys don't want me to slog through the Space Stage for an hour every week just to get to the center of the galaxy, because that could take months. However, the Shovel Knight and Fear on Friday series, I'm just not feeling them, so they're on hiatus. They're not canceled. The other ones on hiatus are Little Big Planet 3, which is unfortunate because I kind of like Little Big Planet 3. And one of the announcements that was supposed to happen in this video got delayed 3 days before I started recording this thing. Cyberpunk 2077 was supposed to be one of the stream series that I'm doing, which I will get to those as well, but it got delayed to November 19th, so I had to push the stream date to November 22nd. But it is what it is. But other cancellation victims are Shantae, wasn't what I was expecting, and quite frankly, it just doesn't appeal. I'm playing a GBA color port on the PS4. No thanks. Degrees of Separation, much like Spore, it would take way too long because you got to solve puzzles to try and find scarves to open doors. And quite frankly, some of the puzzles will take me too long. If you've seen any of the last few episodes and noticed that they were like 45 minutes, most of it was just me trying to figure shit out. Not that I'm going to knock Degrees of Separation. It is a very good game. It's just not... I don't have the time for it. Velocity 2X, on the other hand, another great game, but it's marred by a design flaw that, I don't know, I don't like it when, what Velocity 2X does is that it locks levels behind level experience, okay? And to get level experience, you have to do things in the levels. Rescue everybody, grab every crystal, go as fast as you can, that kind of thing. Awesome. Makes sense, right? Except, unless there's like some sort of platinum tier that I don't know about, to get the level experience necessary to get all of the levels and finish the story mode, you need to, as far as I know, you need to get gold in every single level in every single category. You gotta make it in the fastest time, which some of the time limits they give are ridiculous. I finished one of the levels in 25 minutes. The game expects you to finish it in 5. How? Then there's rescuing everybody and all the other things, but you gotta go back and do all of that just to finish the story mode? If it's for a secret ending, I can understand that. But to just basically finish the story mode? That would be like if you had to finish the time trials in the first Crash Bandicoot game on the Insane trilogy in order to get the Tawna ending. When you don't! You just need to collect all the gems! And that actually makes some level of sense. And I understand why Velocity 2X probably wanted to do that, but it just didn't sit right with me, so I had to can it. Now, another thing that I want to talk about Wraith reviews as well, because I was intending on doing a review of a book that I got called Planet Song. However, I just couldn't get into it, and I haven't even gotten past the first quarter. It just didn't grab me. And that's a bit of an issue, because with my Wraith reviews, I want to finish something before I discuss it. And if I stop a quarter of the way through, I can't review it. That's why the review for that is almost 3 months late. So, what I think I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to not do Planet Song and instead pick something else. I'll find something else. I will review it. I had dates for this. I will review it today when the video goes up on the 30th. By the way, I'm recording this on the 27th, so I'll upload a review on the 30th to bring you guys back up to speed, and I'll go back to a review every couple of weeks. So I do apologize for that. It's on hiatus, but that's just because I couldn't get through something that I had intended. But I have a whole bunch of things that I want to review, and I think I might do a poll. I might do a poll on Twitter of what I should review first for the Comeback of Wraith reviews. I got a few ideas, but I want to know what you guys think. Also, finally, the Injustice character overviews will still be happening. It's just that they won't be. They don't really have a set schedule, and it's up to you guys to tell me what characters you want covered, because otherwise I'll just have to pick 2 random characters, and I don't think a whole lot of people are all that interested in learning about Solomon Grundy and General Zod. But if they are, then let me know. But with all of that bad news out of the way, let's get to the good stuff. I have for you guys the new intros. You might have noticed that partway through the year, I've elected to change the scores of the intros every year, or every month, with the outro track being the intro track for the next month. So, for example, the track you usually hear in the intros for anything that uses the main intro has a song that was used in the outro in May. So, I had the idea of, now that it's the second half of the year, let me do another round. Let me do another set of these. So, unlike last time where I started with these and went all the way through until the end for you to see it, you're going to see them both in one fell swoop. No music, though, but at least the intro track, you'll have an idea as to what the intro music's going to be if you paid attention to the main outro music in June. Please enjoy. Which of the dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution could actually be contained?
In this weather, with everything that's going down, besides, they weren't singing Christmas. Spider-Man! Help! Just a little more!
People are still trapped. Need to help fast.
Predator wins.
What'd you guys think? Pretty cool, right? I've decided I'm gonna be trying to kind of shuffle these every 6 months just to keep things fresh on the channel, and I already am boiling with ideas for January of 2021. Excellent! But now for the reason why you guys are actually here. You guys want to know more about series stuff. And there were a couple of series that had just randomly popped up in the last few months. Man-Eater Monday and Beyond Blue. These games caught me off guard, and quite honestly, I really like them both, even though they're like 2 completely different sides of the coin when it comes to marine life. On Man-Eater's side, you're playing as a shark that's just chomping through everything, and then on Beyond Blue, you get this like serene story of conservation. It's kind of cool. I don't know why, I just like when things juxtapose like that. Those, of course, are going up on Monday and Tuesdays, so that's just something to keep in mind. Looking at my calendar now, one thing that you might be surprised about is that there are a lot fewer series that are debuting. Remember back last time, we had, I believe, 8 or 9 different series that are debuting. We had Gravity Rush 2, Shantae, Degrees of Separation, Fatality Friday Season 3, Little Big Planet 3, Subnautica Saturday, and Samurai Showdown. So it's actually about the same amount. So we are actually debuting the same amount of series on the channel. However, the thing to keep in mind is that they are a little bit more spread out, evenly kind of across the board. So 3 series will debut in July, 2 series will debut in August, and 2 series will debut in September. It was going to be 3, but Cyberpunk is a bitch. I'm kidding, Cyberpunk. I'm kidding, CD Projekt Red. Cyberpunk ain't a bitch. It's just gotten delayed again, so I'm a little bit, yeah. But you guys will want to see the series, don't you? So you'll see the series, and I will interject every once in a while to give you a release date. You know, E3 style. If we had an E3, considering, you know, what happened in the world. Oh, jeez. It's a good thing. Oh, man. What a crazy world this is, right? Here's some announcements!
What's that now? Don't like the cold? Can't stay in today. We have a ritual to perform, you and I. Here. Wear this. It belonged to my daughter. Good. Today, I speak your name, girl. But will the goddess speak it back? Normally, it would be the mother who declares, if you had one. The whole village would attend, and matriarchs perform the ritual. But we are outcasts. Even so, we keep the tribe's rituals. Otherwise, we might become like the faithless old ones, who turned their backs on the goddess. But their wickedness doomed them. To us, were left the splendors of creation, beasts of air, water, earth, and steel. It is one thing to hunt a beast, another to hunt a machine. You must be humble and respect their power. I will teach you this one day. High Matriarch Tirsa. What is she doing here? Does she mean to forbid the ritual?
No, 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 off your knees. It's nearly time. And yes, you may speak to me.
You came to bless the naming,
Have not 6 months gone by since we entrusted her to you?
but we are outcasts.
You by choice, and she, well... I am a High Matriarch, Rost. I bless whom I choose.
Then You honor us.
Yes, yes, now go and be ready to declare. Go! Oh, Mother, this child needs a name by which to know her. That your love may warm her life as the rising sun warms all the earth. Speak her name!
Aloy!
And so her name is blessed.
Stop this at once! What have you done?
I've blessed the naming of a child.
Stubborn woman, you call that curse a child? What did she tell you about his birth, outcast? Answer!
I've done only what you asked.
To raise it, yes. We said nothing of love.
Enough.
And you, blessing its name like it was one of
I
the
know
Nora,
my duty
one of
to
the
them.
tribe.
And to you.
Without consultation.
I'm here.
Did all year, did
And wherever you go, I will follow.
Yes, for real this time. I know that I was intending on doing it way back in Q1, but I don't remember if I said that I canned it or not. But for real, Horizon Zero Dawn is going to start. And I was mostly inspired by the fact that the Horizon sequel, what is it? Horizon Forbidden West, is coming out for the PS5 sometime in 2021. And because of that, I don't have a lot of time. So, until I get my own PS5, which will probably be sometime yet, I'm going to have to content myself with Horizon Zero Dawn, which is fine, because Horizon Zero Dawn is great. But you want a release date, don't you? And I don't blame you. If you do not see this series on its release date of July 4th, please yell at me, because it's going to be a stream series. There is one thing I do want to talk about, and that is PC series. There's actually 2 of them that are going to be coming out, and we're going to jump ahead a little bit in the announcements because one of them is coming up right away, and the other one is way later on, but I want to get the PC stuff in here right now. 2 very different games are going to be coming to the Chamber of the Wraith via PC stuff as a normal recording. Deus Ex Human Revolution will be one of these games. The series will be starting on July 6th. I had a quick test to see if it can run. I ran a little bit ahead by just playing through the intro sequence up to the point of the Typhoon demonstration, and it seems to be running good enough. It seems to be running just fine. I was worried about it because, I don't know, I, again, know next to nothing about PC stats, so the fact that it's running at an acceptable rate is good enough for me. Then we have Bookworm Adventures, which I know I can run, because this game is way more basic. But this is a very cute kind of game because, like LetterQuest Remastered, you get to build with words. And quite frankly, I think just having a little bit of a comedy game like that would be great, especially since it's coming September 1st, which means get back in school. Time to learn some words. Now, the next series is going to be a stream series coming on Wednesday. On a Wednesday, I should say. A wild Wednesday. Yes, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's 5 years too late, and about a year too late to capitalize on the Witcher series on Netflix. But I don't care! I have been looking forward to doing this ever since I've seen a little bit of The Witcher, and ever since I've gotten curious enough to do something that I'm not entirely sure how many Witcher players have actually done. Because I know the source material for the Witcher video games is relatively unique in that it was a novel. Most of the time when you get video games based off of something, it's based off of a movie. Or rather, it's based off of the success of the movie adaptation of a book. Take the Harry Potter games, for example. They were books first, then they got adapted into movies, then they became video game things based off of the movies, not based off of the books. However, The Witcher is a little bit different. For you see, The Witcher was, first and foremost, a book series. This is a box set of 3 books in the Witcher series, you know, so with the whole Netflix original series. Blood Omens, The Time of Contempt, and Baptism of Fire. And this was written by, and please forgive me for this, my Polish is basically non-existent, Andrzej Sapkowski. Again, if I said that wrong, please forgive me for that. I tried. But this is what the games were based off of. And in fact, CD Projekt Red made the games long before the Netflix series. Like, The Witcher 3 came out in 2015. Almost 5 years earlier. Yeah, 4 years earlier, I should say. So, The Witcher being based off of novels was pretty cool. So I might actually have a crack at these books before July 15th, when the series starts. But that's neither here nor there. That's if we get to that. Hopefully I can socket this back in there. There we go. But now our next series is almost a month later, and involves a very odd cast of characters, and a very strange concept indeed, especially for the Chamber of the Wraith. Take a look.
Trespasser, you have 5 seconds to leave the premises. 5, 4, 3, 2.
wonderfully wacky trio belongs to the game Mutant Year Zero: Road to Eden. That game is getting a series on August 10th. One of 2 series in August. The next series I have specifically timed to have its final episode be on Halloween. It is also the final fighting game series to debut this year. Any ideas to what that might be? Be warned though, this might be an ill omen. If that wasn't too obvious, the Omen of Sorrow will be coming to the Chamber of the Wraith. This is a very interesting fighting game. I've talked about it before, kind of going over the characters at the time, back at launch, and messing around with the beta, and actually being interested in it because it was an indie fighting game. It's still not one of my favorite fighting games, but I think now with the updates, the new characters and everything, I think it's definitely worth having a look at again. So, starting on August 29th, we'll be doing the Omen of Sorrow series, and like some of the other fighting game series I've done in the past, I won't actually be adding music from outside of gaming in order to accentuate the video. Really only do that for NetherRealm games these days, but might do it for Street Fighter, because I used to do it for Street Fighter, but for an indie game I'm probably not going to. On September 9th, another oldie but goodie type game is coming, and this is another THQ property from before they went down. I think it was THQ anyway. But welcome to your dark side. That's all I'll have to say. Yes, kicking off the Darksiders trilogy. Darksiders War Mastered will be coming to the Chamber of the Wraith, September 9th. We have one final announcement today. Or do we? No, this is actually our final announcement today. I'm looking a little bit too far ahead. But that is actually going to do it for all of these announcements thingy-majiggies. Don't forget to be awesome. Let me know what your favorite reveal is, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh shoot, I need to go feed the fish. See you guys later. I'll get my jacket off too. It's getting hot in there, I think.
Bloody hell! What is taking so long? How is it that I've not been able to get out of here by fucking April? It's almost July, for God's sake!
You should calm down, Salt. There must have been some kind of a mistake or delay or something. I don't know.
I swear to the entities above, if you open your mouth one more time, I will tear your jaw off and shove it down your throat! Now give me time to fucking concentrate!
Ease your anger, Salt. He's only trying to help.
Wonderment, you know I like you more than that insipid ape. But that threat goes for you as well. Now give me time to... Wait, hold on. What's happening here?
Oh, by the entities! He's found the way out! Yes! This is a great thing! Come on, guys! Let's go headlong! They can't stop us now!
Wait! Don't go through that portal! It's not stable!
Ooh. Exciting stuff for the Chamber of the Wraith today. Well, I'm a little worried about all the strange things. Everybody eat up. Oh, what the hell was that?
What the fuck were you thinking? You spoiled everything!
Don't say that to me! If we weren't gonna get out now, who knows how long it would have taken for those guys to find us, you fucking angry bastard!
Quiet! All of you! Okay. What is happening? I want to talk to the angry guy about this because I know him the longest. Or I knew him the longest, sorry.
My name is Salt, you fucking imbecile. Now, as a help, shut up!
Jeez, calm down. Alright. On with it then, I guess.
Fucking thank you. Anyways, we were locked within the Chamber of the Wraith because of our...
Stop you right there for a second. The Chamber of the Wraith isn't some metaphysical thing. It's my bedroom.
It's way more than that.
What do you mean?
It was our prison until your channel freed sucked.
You mean to say that me making videos for the Chamber of the Wraith based around video games, like way back in Mortal Kombat X, was enough to get this guy free? The angry one? Jeez, I wish I could have met you.
Bite your tongue, mortal!
I'm just saying! I'm tired of getting yelled at! Anyway. So, now what? I mean, what was your reason for escaping?
The gaming devils locked us inside of the chamber so that we couldn't stop them and achieve our goal of bringing back the golden age of gaming.
Want to bring back the golden age of gaming? Uh-huh. See. But there's a problem. Gaming has always had problems. Always has. Always will.
But, so does everything in entertainment.
I guess I see your point there. What was your name?
My name is Leek.
Leek. Okay. So, I guess get a roll call since I guess you guys are stuck in my head now. I know he's Salt. I know you're Leek. What are you?
Wonderment.
Wonderment? Interesting name. I can get behind that. And, who's that guy?
Finally, I'll acknowledge my name is Hype and it's great to meet you.
Yeah, I can tell. Simmer down some, bud. Wait. All of you were separated in the chamber, and now you're all together in one body. Weren't you guys supposed to, like, merge together or something? Because that seems like something that should happen.
So the ape does have a brain. Yes, we were supposed to merge together into one physical being, but it appears that you're the wrong host.
And why am I the wrong host?
Because Hype was a fucking idiot and leapt through the portal before we were able to find Right One. Does that answer your question?
Well, I hope you guys like peanut butter pretzels, because that's what we're having for snacks now.
Oh, come on! I hate them!
Actually, those sound